Sir, please start.
Should I start?
Yes, sir. Please start, sir.
Okay, I welcome you all, friends. Thank you for the delay. Friends, as you all know very well that this 21 days advanced training program on mushroom production and processing technology is starting from today. Now, since it is the first lecture, so I will just brief you what is going to be told to you over 21 days during this training program. So, friends, we are going to cover some of the important aspects of mushroom growing as well as processing. The first lecture which is going to be taught to you is on the introduction of mushroom and identification of edible, poisonous and medicinal mushroom, the nutritional value and medicinal aspects of different mushrooms, current status of mushroom industry in India and future prospects, and techniques for obtaining floriculture, preparation of mother spawn, planting spawn, preparation of substrate for varieties of mushroom like oyster, padista, button, milky, and other mushrooms. And we are also going to talk to you about the preparation of substrate for even the specialty mushroom like shiitake, like Ganoderma, Cordyceps, Flammulina, Cyzophyllon. And we are also going to discuss with you the cultivation technology of different mushrooms like button, oyster, padista, and then protection aspects also we are going to deal with, where you will be taught by the senior experts regarding the different diseases as well as the insect pest and other abiotic factors which are limiting the production of different mushrooms. Then we are going to discuss with you about the post-harvest processing, value addition, extension, and marketing aspects. Friends, these are the, in a nutshell, these are the topics about which we are going to discuss, and most senior faculty of the who has worked on mushroom, they are going to share their valuable experience with you all. Now, coming to my topic, I'm going to discuss with you about the current status and future prospects of mushroom cultivation and research in India and abroad. Friends, myself, Dr. M.P. Thakur, I am the course director for this 21 days training program. I am the state nodal officer also for establishment of mushroom spawn laboratory throughout the state of Chhattisgarh. I am director instructions as well as controller of examination. So you can say that I am 4 in 1. Now, I am going to discuss with you the scope, the nutritional status, the global and Indian production of mushroom, innovation in mushroom research and development, innovation in mushroom spawn and crop production technology, mushroom transfer technology, processing, and future prospects. Now, am I audible to you all? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, friends. Now, as far as scope of mushroom production is concerned, friends, after Green Revolution, the next revolution in agriculture is going to be based on our ability to effectively recycle the agro waste which is generated as a result of agricultural activity. And friends, I do not know whether you are aware of it or not. Lot of agro waste in India, every year we are generating 1190 million tons of agro waste, which includes cereal waste, pulses waste, oilseed waste, minor millet waste, and all other waste, even roadside waste, forest waste. All waste comes to around 1190 million tons. Now, if you talk of the agricultural waste generated throughout the globe, then it comes to about 9,702 million tons. Now, we generate agro waste, we generate forest waste, we generate industrial waste. And this waste can be beautifully recycled and converted into the highly nutritious and medicinal food, which we call it as mushroom, whose current demand of the people for the nutritious diet is increasing day by day, and we are going to solve the problem of undernourishment as well as the problem of malnourishment through mushroom consumption, which you might have heard the lecture taught by the Honorable Director General in the Deputy Director General Agriculture Extension. And I think most of the speakers who spoke on mushroom, they have talked about the nutritional problem, to address the nutritional problem, malnutrition problem, undernutrition problem using mushrooms. Now the returns and productivity in mushroom cultivation, it is also very high, because the mushroom utilizes very less space and vertical nature of its farming is there. And this is the priority areas of the central government to double the farmer income in coming 2022. Land requirement, you might remember Dr. VP Sharma, he was talking that land requirement in mushroom cultivation is very, very less. This is the reason why we are promoting mushroom cultivation. Now friends, paddy and wheat, these are the two important major millets, two important food grains which are produced in India. The first one is the wheat, and as a result of wheat production, every year our farmers are generating 160.5 million tons of wheat straw, and similarly 130 million tons of paddy straw is generated every year as a result of these two activities, wheat growing as well as paddy growing. And if you see the total amount of paddy and wheat generated in a year in India comes to about 290.5 million tons. And most of the straw in Punjab, in Haryana, it is burned. Punjab mein phir jalani par ade kisan. You can see here in Chhattisgarh, I am from Chhattisgarh. In Chhattisgarh, paddy is grown, paddy, paddy. Paddy, 3 crops of paddy is grown in Chhattisgarh, and we are generating about 150 lakh tons of paddy straw every year from Chhattisgarh alone. So friends, this is a big challenge, how to recycle the straw, how to make use of this straw, how to make use of the agricultural waste. These straws are largely burned by the farmers. It is causing a lot of environmental pollution, and environmental pollution is there in the distant places like Delhi metro city. The straw is burned in Punjab and Haryana, and the environment of Delhi is polluted through burning of this straw. So these raw materials, which are actually used for cultivation of varieties of mushroom, maybe in a small or commercial scale, they can be utilized. These straw can be utilized. Now, you will appreciate that this is the nutritional fact about Indian citizens. Global Hunger Index is one of the criteria, one of the parameter, where in 2019, India stood at 102nd position out of 117 countries of the world. Even Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Burma, Pakistan, these are the countries which are far, far ahead than India. As per Indian Food Policy Research Report, India is at 65th position out of 79 countries of the world as far as hunger and undernutrition is concerned. Friends, this is the recent news. India is the 3rd country in obesity out of 140 countries of the world. Every 6th Indian is diabetic. India is considered as a diabetic country in the world nowadays, and Global Nutrition Report says that 1/3 of the world's undernourished children, they are present in India. India has 1/4 of the world's hungry children, and 21% children are physically underdeveloped in India. 10 lakhs children of less than 5 years of age, they die due to undernourishment. India has 34.7% of undernourished people. And what WHO says, World Health Organization report says that 70% of women and 50% of pregnant women in India, they are anemic. They are suffering from anemia. 35.6% women, they are suffering from chronic energy deficient diseases, which is indicated by a body mass index of less than 18.5. So my dear friends, what the real challenge is before us, it is ensuring food and nutrition security is the real challenge for the people of India. Now, if you look at the 17 Sustainable Developmental Goals, which has been set by the UNO, and if you look at the heart of SDGs, it is nourishment, it is nutrition. If you spend $1, you are going to harvest $16. So what I mean to say is, at the heart of the SDGs, it is nutrition, which has to be addressed by the developing countries mainly. Here you look at malnutrition. A lot of problems are being created due to malnutrition. And friends, these are the clinical consequences of malnutrition. Recently, I have attended one of the international conference which was held in Singapore. And there I tell you, one of the physician, she said that the effect of malnutrition is on impaired immune responses. Friends, if you are undernourished, if you are overnourished, I tell you, you will be suffering more from the Corona-19 pandemic crisis. Impaired wound healing, reduced muscle strength, compromised function of organ systems, higher complication and mortality rates, longer hospital stays. These are the problems which are due to undernourishment or malnutrition. Now the question comes, why to grow mushroom? Friends, as I told you, lot of crop waste is generated. 12 crore peoples in India, they are laborer. I tell you, you can provide employment by growing mushroom cultivation to this 12 crore people. Landless venture, it is a landless venture. Straw is burnt, causing a lot of environmental pollution. Wealth from waste, this is very, very important. And mushroom is the health food. It generates a lot of employment. You have seen the Honorable Vice Chancellor of IJKV. He was telling that there are two models, low-ended models or high-ended models. Friends, the low-ended model can be adopted by the majority of the small marginal farmers of this country. And SMS, the spent mushroom substrate, can be used as to enrich the soil, and it can be an important component of the organic system, organic farming. And friends, I tell you, there are three global issues. One is the inadequate quality of food supply, diminishing quality of health, increasing environmental deterioration. And friends, I tell you, all these three issues can be tackled by mushroom-based solutions. And you see, it's a high-quality food protein it has. It has a lot of medicinal values, nutraceuticals it has the bioconversion, bioremediation quality. That is why I would advocate that one should adopt this technology. The nutritional security of the children, of the women, is a serious issue which needs to be addressed immediately in India. This is the World Bank report. Mushrooms have long been celebrated as a source of powerful nutrients with many of the nutritional attributes which produce, and which are commonly found in meat, beans, or grains. You know very well, Dr. V.P. Sharma. He said that the mushroom are having two amino acids which are absent in pulses, which is the rich source of the protein. They are absent in the cereal diet, which is the important diet of the people from developing countries. So friends, fresh mushroom can be added to everyday dishes to provide an extra serving of vegetables and deliver very important nutrients, including niacin, selenium. Friends, I would like to tell you, one of the physicians has joined our program. Selenium is a anti-cancerous drug. You see, selenium is, a lot of selenium is present in oyster mushroom, which is considered as a anti-cancerous drug nowadays. It has very good vitamins like riboflavin. Mushrooms have vitamin D. It is the only natural source of vitamin D. Remember, mushroom is the only rich source of vitamin D, natural vitamin D. It is a rich source of arginine, potassium, sodium. And what mushroom is? What mushroom is, if you want to ask me, it's a macrofungus with a distinctive fruiting body, which can be either epigeous or hypogeous. It can be grown above the ground or below the ground, and it can be seen by naked eye, and it can be picked up by hands. This is the comprehensive definition given by this gentleman, who is Professor S.T. Chang, who has given the definition in the year 1992. And this is the Edible Fungi Research Institute, where I got the opportunity to interact with this gentleman who has visited 180 countries of the world, and he is the father of mushroomology. Professor S.T. Chang is running 84 years. He is a man who is recognized world over. And this is the Edible Fungi Research Institute, is the only international institute 100% devoted to the mushroom science and development. So this gentleman I was very fortunate to interact with him for the period of about 5 days in China, Shanghai. So again, as I told you, that mushroom cultivation is a biotechnological process which can convert plenty of agro waste into the wonderful food. And this waste is having cellulose, it is having hemicellulose, it is having lignin. These are the highly complicated compounds, and these compounds can be easily converted into the wonderful nutritious diet with the help of mushroom. So if you go for mushroom cultivation, this can be converted into the wonderful diet. So friends, if you look at the global scenario of mushroom production, I tell you, I had been to Singapore in 2019, and when I went to, I just had a round around my hotel. I tell you, when I approached one of the shopping mall nearby, I tell you, lot of mushroom is being sold in the shopping mall. You can see the varieties of mushroom. They are the mushroom lovers. In India, we do not realize the importance of mushroom. China is the largest producer, consumer, and exporter of mushroom in the world, followed by USA, Netherlands, and there are many countries of the world. And I tell you, the present world production of mushroom is around 38 to 40 million tons, and out of which about 32 million tons is only produced by China, and China. China grows more than 60 varieties of mushroom, and the major producing countries in India, in the world are China, USA, Netherlands, and they share 7% of the world supply. And remaining 35% of the total production, it is from Italy, it is from France, Poland, Ireland, United States, Canada, and India. And mushrooms are traded worldwide in the processed forms like frozen, canned, pickled, dried, and whatnot. See here, wonderful mushroom, wonderful packaging. See here, see mushroom along with other vegetables is sold. Beautiful wrappers are there. It is nicely sold. See, button mushroom is cut into small slices, and it is sold in the market. Now in China, it is the 5th largest farming business after cereals, oilseeds, vegetables, fruits. And see here, more than 35 million people in China, they cultivate mushrooms. And mushroom has transformed the rural economy. It has transformed the rural economy in China. And India has to learn a lesson. If really India wants to transform the rural economy into the prosperity, I think mushroom can be one of the wonderful enterprises. See here, from only 0.3 hectare of land, within 3 to 4 months, you can harvest 15 to 20 tons. It is only possible with mushroom cultivation. And if you compare it with all other commodity, I tell you, in mushroom cultivation, the efficiency of production is 4.5 times than any other activity, any other horticultural as well as agricultural activity. And I tell you, these are the 10 topmost mushroom which are grown in China. Plotus austeatus. Friends, I tell you, in India, we are promoting button. But I tell you, the natural gift which India has got from the superpower, it is the subtropical climate. It is this tropical climate, which I tell you, the mushroom like tropical mushroom, which includes oyster mushroom, which includes milky mushroom, which includes paddy mushroom. I think the need of the hour is to popularize these mushroom rather than going for button mushroom. I do not discourage the button mushroom growers, but I humbly request you, when the nature has given you the environment like tropical and subtropical environment where tropical mushroom can be grown, this should be promoted. Then why are we promoting other mushroom which cannot be grown under natural conditions? Why are we maintaining the air conditioning and investing so much to grow button mushroom, to grow shiitake mushroom, to grow mushroom which are of tropical, which are of temperate nature? So I would advocate that, see, in China, China can grow button mushroom in a big way, but instead of button, China is going for Plotus oyster, which is an oyster mushroom. This is Stake mushroom, which is number one mushroom in the world nowadays. The black ear mushroom, button mushroom, Flammulina mellitus, and these are all different mushrooms grown by Chinese people. Now, this is a very important slide, which I all the time compare and tell to my viewers and tell to my entrepreneurs and the participants. See here, how much China is producing, how much India is producing. See here the export. After this much of production, only 5% export is made by China. Now, we are producing hardly. Our consumption is less than a छटाक. एक छटाक से कम होने के बाद 25 ग्राम कंजम्पशन होने के बाद हिंदुस्तान 60 से 70% मशरूम का एक्सपोर्ट करता है, जबकि यहाँ के अंडर नरिशमेंट के प्रॉब्लम को, माल नरिशमेंट के प्रॉब्लम को एड्रेस करने के लिए मशरूम जैसी कमोडिटी की सख्त आवश्यकता है। और ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट फिगर कि मात्र 25 से 50 ग्राम मशरूम एक व्यक्ति एक साल में कंज्यूम करता है, जबकि यदि आप चाइना जाइए तो वो 22 किलो मशरूम कंज्यूम करता है। इसीलिए चाइनीज दे आर नोन वर्ल्ड ओवर नाउअडे। वहां की महिलाएं सुंदर होती हैं, वहां की महिलाएं सुशील होती हैं, वहां की महिलाएं ट्रक चलाती हैं, वहां की महिलाएं ट्रैक्टर चलाती हैं, और वहां की महिलाएं फिजिकली फिट रहती हैं। यहाँ की महिलाएं, ये देखिए अर्जेंटीना की महिला, शी वाज विद मी इन वन ऑफ द इंटरनेशनल ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम इन चाइना। सी हियर टू व्हाट एक्सटेंट द मशरूम, सी हियर the local market varieties of mushrooms are sold in China, in Shanghai, and see here in the shopping mall of China. So friends, if you look at the national scenario, the total mushroom production in India is about 1,80,000 metric ton. And if you see the figure from 2010 to 2017, the mushroom industry in India has registered an average growth rate of only 4.3%, which is, I tell you, less than from many other countries of the world. India is nowhere in the world map. Let me tell you very frankly, it is nowhere in the world map. Very small countries like Poland, Philippines, Italy, they are known in the world map because they are producing a lot of mushroom. Say white button mushroom, still it has a share of 73%, followed by oyster, which has a share of only 16%. Paddy straw, about which the entire Odisha is known, West Bengal is known, Tamil Nadu is known for this, its share is only 7%. And milky comes under 3%. Now milky is grown in Tamil Nadu, it is grown in Delhi, Punjab, Haryana nowadays. And see this button mushroom, oyster mushroom, milky, this paddy straw mushroom, milky mushroom. So even in Chhattisgarh we are shifting towards oyster mushroom, towards button mushroom production. You will not imagine, there are 4 or 5 big units nowadays in Chhattisgarh, and they are producing about 3,000 to 5,000 metric tons of this button mushroom. If you look at the local production, I tell you, these are all naturally growing mushroom. Am I audible? Doctor,
Yes,
am
sir.
I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
So see here, the
Yes, yes.
big market of naturally growing mushroom in Chhattisgarh. This is from Pathalgaon, this is from Kavardha, and this is from Kadgora, one of the district, Korba district. See here, these ladies, they are selling mushroom in a big way. These are all termitomyces. These are all cantharellus. These are all cantharellus. These are all naturally growing mushroom. We have estimated that 800 to 1,000 metric tons of mushroom, this naturally growing mushroom, is produced every year in the several season of during monsoon months. And this Indian, you can see the Indian mushroom industry, it has a big market, and we have estimated that even if 1% of the agro waste is converted into the mushroom production, I tell you friends, India can produce about 30 lakh tons of mushroom, and our production now is only 1.8 lakh tons only. So there is a need to call upon, there is a need to organize such kind of training program where the entrepreneurs, the students, the young entrepreneurs, the people, the scientists, they can assemble together and they can create awareness so that the mushroom cultivation can go up. Another very important point which I wanted to share with you all is protein conversion efficiency and productivity of mushroom per unit area in time is far, far superior than any other plant and animal source. This is a very, very important point. Now you all know very well that India is known. India, majority of the people in India, they are vegetarian, and pulses, they are the only source of vegetarian diet. Friends, if you go for consumption of mushroom, I tell you the production, the consumption, the mushroom is having about 20 to 46% protein is there in mushroom, and this is a highly digestible protein. Its amino index is about 85% is the digestibility index of mushroom protein. So if you go for production of mushroom, you are going to have a good diet enriched in mushroom protein. So if you ask me, so mushroom is a science as well as an art, and I am giving you some very important tricks. And what those tricks are? These tricks are triggers. And there are two stages of mushroom growing. One is the vegetative phase, and another is the reproductive phase. Please remember and see this slide very carefully, very seriously. Please note it down. Mushroom has two stages. One is the vegetative phase and other is the reproductive phase. Now in vegetative phase, it varies from about 7 days to about 25 days, and reproductive phase, it again depends upon different mushroom. Now during vegetative phase, what are the environmental conditions which is to be observed, which is to be maintained in a growing room? You must know. Similarly, under reproductive phase, what are the environmental conditions which are important? You must maintain. Friends, if you maintain these conditions, and if you have a command on, if you can play with these conditions, if you have a command on control of these conditions, I tell you, जैसा बंदर जो है, जो मदारी है बंदर को नचाता है, आप मशरूम को नचा सकते हो। ऐसा मैंने मेक्सिको में देखा है, ऐसा मैंने चाइना में देखा है, ऐसा मैंने सिंगापुर में देखा है, ऐसा मैंने थाईलैंड में देखा है, ऐसा मैंने लंदन में देखा है, और ऐसा मैंने वर्ल्ड की दूसरी कंट्रीज में देखा है मशरूम को ग्रो होते हुए। If you are able to know these environmental conditions, mainly 4 factors. One is the temperature, second is the relative humidity, third is the oxygen carbon dioxide ratio, and the fourth is the light. And if you know exactly what these conditions are required during vegetative phase and what these conditions are required during reproductive phase, I tell you, you can ask mushroom to dance and mushroom will be dancing. These are called environmental factors and we call them as triggers. After the vegetative phase is over, it is matured. I tell you what the mushroom farmer needs next is, it is the induction of the fruiting body. In many of the naturally growing mushroom, we yet do not know how induction of fruiting body can be done. I tell you in Termitomyces, I tell you in this Gucci mushroom, which we call it as this Gucci mushroom. There also we do not know how to we can induce the fruiting body. So this is very, very important. And this is the time the mycelial growth tips should be retarded by regulating the environmental factor. And these factors generally they called as trigger. And this trigger can be the environmental factor like switch on the light, switch on the, you have to allow more oxygen in the room, and you have to increase the environmental humidity, you have to reduce the temperature. These are all the triggers which varies from mushroom to mushroom. You have to very clearly understand what are the triggers for which mushroom. Now, mushroom research and development. There have been a lot of technological advancement in these days now, say in mushroom spawn production, in mushroom crop production, in mushroom processing, in mushroom value addition, in mushroom marketing. And now earlier there was simple household, very small simple household were used. Now a big laboratories, modern well-equipped laboratories are now used for mushroom spawn production. Earlier only produce quality food grains, it was sold in, it was produced in quintals. But now friends, I tell you, the quality mushroom grain spawn can be produced in tons nowadays. In India, we have 31 ICR institutes. We have 11 SAUs. We have 8 cooperating centers where the research work on mushroom is going on. We have center at the central level. We have ICR, Directorate of Mushroom Research, which is involved not only in mushroom research, it is involved in mushroom science, it is involved in development, and it is involved in the technology transfer. There are number of international training programs being organized by ICR. They organize regularly the mushroom mela. They want to create a lot of awareness. And in Chhattisgarh, I tell you, we have 40 Krishi Vigyan Kendras producing these 40 Krishi Vigyan Kendras, as well as other units in public sector which are involved in mushroom production and training farmers. And we have about 14 big mushroom units which are producing mushroom spawn in a small to big scale. So this is how here you can see the innovation in mushroom spawn production technology. I tell you, friend, Silvan in USA, this is the global leader in the fungal technology. They are the world largest producer and distributor of mushroom spawn with facilities in 16 locations serving 65 countries of the world. Why? Because they have good automation process innovation they have derived. During the last 65 years, we have learned the technology from these big players like Hasser, Somicel, International, and Spine. So these are all the world players which are involved in strain maintenance, inoculum production, spawn making, microbial system and substrate. And a lot of advancement has been taken place in the spawn production. This is the mushroom spawn production cycle. A separate lecture is being arranged, which is going to be delivered by Dr. Meera Pandey from Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, Bangalore. A lot of advancement has been taken place. Earlier, non-absorbent cotton was used. Now, polyfill filters are used. Earlier, milk bottles were used. Now, glucose bottles are used. Earlier, only PP bags were used. Now, liquid spawns are used. And I tell you, in Chhattisgarh, the women from Chhattisgarh, they are becoming self-dependent after cultivating, after growing, after producing these mushroom spawn. I tell you, in a big way, the planting spawn is being produced by these the women of the small self-help groups. And I tell you, in China, I have seen this is a spawn unit. I tell you, if you can produce the spawn in quintals in a day. And Dr. R.P. Tiwari, former director of Mushroom Research Center, he visited Chhattisgarh and he has seen our laboratory. He has seen the farmers and the entrepreneurs who are growing and who are producing mushroom. Mushroom liquid spawn, I tell you now, the era is of mushroom liquid spawn. Why? This technology was developed for the first time by the Malaysian Nuclear Agency in late 1990s, and considering the widespread problem encountered during the use of solid seeds, they generally get contaminated. So contamination problem is there and inconsistencies in yield there. This is the reason why they started producing liquid spawn. So now focus is diverted towards this side. And see here in Chhattisgarh, these women, these self-help group women, they are producing mushroom spawn. Now coming to the production technology. Earlier, say shiitake mushroom, it has now switched over to from log cultivation to bag cultivation. Total also automation. I have been in China, I tell you, in Shanghai, number of units are there which are totally automated units. They're producing only mushroom in bottles. They're producing in bottles, oyster mushroom, button mushroom, and all sorts of mushroom they are producing in bottle. Then again, I told you, I have already spoken that Dr. V.P. Sharma from DMR Solan, he has got the first patent in mushroom that the period of crop period has reduced from 3 months to 1.5 months only. Large number of new species has been cultivated in 21st centuries. The diversification have led to exponential growth of mushroom production world over. And see here, Dr. V.P. Sharma, he from DMR, he got the first patent on reduction in the cropping cycle of shiitake mushroom, which is the number one mushroom in the world nowadays. Then composting methods. I tell you, a lot of innovation has been done in the composting process. The composting, how to prepare the compost is a big challenge. I tell you, those who are mushroom grower, button mushroom grower, for them the big challenge is how to prepare the quality compost. I tell you, earlier long method was there. Now then we turn to the short method. Then phase 1 to phase 2, phase 2 to phase 3. Now we take only 16 days in preparing the compost for the production of button mushroom. then enormous changes in the production technology of different mushroom has been done. Say in oyster mushroom, earlier bigger size of polybags were used. Now the ready to use small handy portable bags are now available, easily available for sale everywhere, even in Amazon. You go to Amazon, I tell you, you can purchase spawn seeds or spawn seeds from the Amazon nowadays. Then paddy straw. Earlier the larger size beds were used. Now multi-layered small size beds are used. From bed method to partially composting method of paddy straw mushroom we have converted. See here, these are all button mushroom growing unit in Chhattisgarh. These are all seasonal growing of button mushroom. See right side, these are all the commercial units. So friends, if you want to go this side, you are welcome. If you want to go this side, you are welcome. But your environment, your local condition has to support. If it supports, well, you can go for production of button mushroom, no problem. Say in Chandigarh, say in Haryana, 90% of the seasonal button mushroom growing is button mushroom growing is only through seasonal growers. And if the condition is temperate, well and good, you can go for cultivation of button mushroom, for shiitake mushroom. But if your condition is subtropical or tropical nature, go for cultivation of oyster mushroom. Say this way, कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र की नई उत्पाद घर घर मशरूम तकनीक. I tell you, one of my entrepreneur who is among the ideas, Dr. Gautam Rai. I would like to tell him that Dr. Gautam Rai, he is the senior scientist and head of Krishi Vigyan Kendra Raipur, and this is his technique. I have given only the simple idea, and it is his technique. And I tell you, friends, when he demonstrated this technique in Kisan Mela, which was held in Solan, Himachal Pradesh, I tell you, this particular this stall got first prize during National Mushroom Mela, and the KVK Raipur was recognized. And friends, a lot of varieties are there known as oyster mushroom. This variety was developed me, it was bred by me in the year 2006, and now it is available for commercial cultivation throughout the state of Chhattisgarh. Say here, you have white mushroom, you have brown mushroom, you have pinkish mushroom. There are different sets, different choices. These are all oyster mushroom. This is one of the model developed by one of my entrepreneur, one of my student. Say if you are in city area where the space is very limited, only within 4 to 6 size, you can cultivate oyster mushroom, you can grow it, and you can have a delicious oyster mushroom vegetable every day in your home. Say here, this kind of span room you can have, this kind of locally thatched material you have. What was told to you by Dr. S.K. Patil and Dr. A.K. Singh, you can have this kind of structure also, and you can have a commercial growing structure also. Friends, you can see here, this is UKS mushroom Jangalpur. You see, if you remember Dr. G.K. Srivastava, he was talking about this gentleman. He's an agriculture graduate. I tell you, he started from 10,000 rupees only. Now he is offering job to more than 40 people. He is now selling fresh mushroom. He is drying mushroom. He is preparing various mushroom products. And I tell you, friends, he is producing about 2 quintals of oyster mushroom every day and providing employment to more than 40-50 people. So this way you can go for cultivation of oyster mushroom. Say these rural ladies, he got the national award from DMR Solan. See here, these are the ladies from Dantewala. Imagine, Dantewala is only known for this Naxalite area. I tell you, in Dantewala, our people, our entrepreneur, they have trained rural ladies in Sukma area, in Dantewala area. And I tell you, those ladies are now involved in cultivation of oyster mushroom. See here, Pradhan, one of the NGO, multinational NGO. I tell you, the women from Madhya Pradesh who are from this Pradhan group, they are growing mushroom. This is from Dantewala. See, these ladies, they are selling oyster mushroom in a big way. The paddy straw mushroom. See, entire Odisha is known for paddy straw. And what was told to you by Dr. S.K. Patel, he was talking about this paddy straw mushroom under the shade area. This is a very common practice. If you go to Odisha, under the shade of coconut, under the shade of casuarina, under the shade of cashew nut, you see a lot of paddy straw mushroom is grown. And this paddy straw mushroom is a quick growing mushroom fungus. It can be harvested within 12 days. And the entire cropping cycle is of only 20-25 days. So this is one of the mushroom, and one of our farmer. This is Rajan mushroom. Rajan mushroom. This is from Mahasamud area. And see here, Dr. VP Sharma, farmer director, Dr. Manjeet Singh. They honored this farmer with the national award. He got the innovative farmer award. So farmer can also be the wonderful innovators. And Odisha is the only state where paddy stem mushroom is grown commercially for 9 months in a year. Say how happy this boy is after getting paddy stem mushroom. See here, this kind of multi-layer bed system can be adopted. Say here in Korba, our Krishi Vigyan Kendra Korba, I think Ritika Thakur, she is Ritika Thakur from KBK Korba, she is joining. She has already joined, I think, this training program. See here, in a big way, in a commercial scale, paddy stem mushroom is grown. This is from China. See here, multi-level like button mushroom. You can also go for cultivation of paddy stem mushroom. So friends, when there is a will, there is a way. See, my innovators, they are innovating themselves. They are cultivating. These are the methods of paddy stem mushroom cultivation, which are nowhere described, nowhere actually it is available in the book. They have evolved themselves. Say here again, in the commercial scale, these growers have evolved cultivating different varieties of mushroom. Say here in Chhattisgarh, go to Janjgir area where a lot of paddy is grown, a lot of paddy is generated. There the people, they are purchasing span from Chhattisgarh, they are purchasing span from Odisha, and I tell you, they have evolved into big units. They have requested collectors to provide the outlet in city area. Say here in Tamil Nadu, this is the only purely Indian mushroom, I tell you. And Tamil Nadu is known for cultivation of this mushroom. Now this mushroom has penetrated into Tamil Nadu, from Tamil Nadu to even Delhi to Haryana, even in Punjab. This mushroom is now, it is becoming very popular. And the very important points of this mushroom is it is a purely Indian mushroom. It is robust, fleshy, milky white color. It has the umbrella-like structure. And see how beautiful this mushroom. I tell you, this is the picture from my laboratory, and it was on the top cover of the annual report of DMR. So how beautiful this mushroom is. ज़्यादा बोलूँगा तो मुंह में पानी आ जाएगा. आप देख सकते हैं पंजाब में, हरियाणा में, कर्नाटका में, उड़ीसा में कैसे इस मशरूम को, तमिलनाडु में ये देखिए संकन बेड बना करके इस मशरूम को ग्रो किया जा रहा है. 10 से 15 हजार क्विंटल ये मशरूम वहां होता है, संकन बेड में होता है. 10 से 15 हजार टन होता है, और 10 से 15 हजार टन होता है. इसको इडली में, बड़ा में, पता नहीं किस किस में, साउथ इंडिया में पूरा यूज होता है. दे प्रिपेयर a wonderful pickle out of it, and lot of value added products can be prepared out of mushroom. I tell you, see here, mushroom pickles, noodles, powder, bhujia, papad, badiya, what not can be prepared. Say here in Rajasthan, Bikaner, they have that. Say this is my product, friends. When I was teaching, when I was imparting training program to my entrepreneur, they come out and see, first of all, we got this oyster mushroom evaluated about the nutritional composition from Indian Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad. And I tell you, some of my entrepreneurs, they were so happy to know about the nutritional value. Then they started selling and putting this oyster mushroom in the form of capsule. And I tell you, they advocated the patient who were suffering from diabetes, joint pain, anemia, gout, blood pressure, paralysis, to make use of this 2 capsules in the morning, 2 in the during the day, and 2 in the evening. I tell you, friends, 30 gram mushroom this way you can consume. And I tell you, if you consume this mushroom capsule for about 30 days, you will yourself realize that how best you have defended against Corona-19, how best you have defended against all these viral diseases, and how much immunity you have enhanced. Your body has enhanced. Your body is competent enough to fight against not only the viruses, but even the fungal attack, even the bacterial attack. So Sadhguru Kabir Atma Shamu in Kavardha area, they are marketing this capsule, which is having 500 milligram of oyster mushroom powder. So this way you can evolve yourself. I tell you, one of my students, he incorporated 2% of mushroom powder in the oyster mushroom powder. And I tell you, this can be the big industrial unit, my dear friends. I see, just look at, with addition of only 2 mushroom oyster mushroom powder in a wheat atta, you can enrich your wheat atta in crude fiber, in S, in protein, in minor chemical constituents like potassium, phosphorus, copper, sodium, iron, magnesium, and calcium. So this atta, which is mixed with 2% of oyster mushroom powder, has become not only the nutritious atta, but it has become the medicated atta. There is a need to encourage people, there is a need to make people aware to go for using this kind of branded atta. And I am sure if any of you wants to come forward, I tell you this wheat flour fortified with dehydrated mushroom powder can be a wonderful brand in the market. You can add mushroom powder. See, in rice is very poor in nutrition. If you add only 5% of rice, your rice papad can be enriched. Your urad papad can be enriched. Your moong papad can be enriched. And see here, dry mushroom powder. Say behind only 4 kilometers, only 2 kilometers from my college, my place of working, the self-help groups, they are producing oyster mushroom, converting this powder into the mushroom Shakti, and I tell you, they are selling in a big way. And the entire district administration, CO Jila Panchayat, they are involved in the production of this kind of activity, and many self-help groups are involved. I tell you, you can make biscuit out of it. Very delicious, crunchy biscuits can be made out of it. And I say, he's our State Assembly Speaker, Mr. Charan Das Mahant, who has been the former Central Agriculture Minister, also State Minister for State Minister for Agro Industries. Say, only you have to add 5 to 10% of mushroom powder, and you can prepare this delicious, crunchy biscuits. Likewise, so many value-added products can be prepared. Even murku, we call it as murku in Chhattisgarh. It is made up of rice. And I tell you, you add only 4-5% mushroom powder. I tell you, delicious, crunchy murku can be prepared. You can prepare even mushroom samosa can be prepared. Mushroom papad, mushroom, any other products can be prepared out of it, friends. So I tell you, if you see, and we must learn a lesson from China as far as the production technology of mushroom is concerned. Friends, I tell you, the farmers' innovation played a very, very crucial role in the rapid growth of mushroom cultivation. And believe me, in China, in 1980s, the cost of mushroom, 1 kg of mushroom cost was about a salary of a person in China. But over the period of time, these peoples developed technology, low production technology, and I tell you, it all came from only the grassroots level. The farmers, they were the real innovators. They were the ambassadors, not the Amitabh Bachchan ambassador, but the farmers were innovator. They demonstrated. They spread this technology from area to area, from district to district, and a few major breakthrough occurred by changing the growing on from woodlots to glass bottle. They came up. They came from outdoor to indoor, and they came from agriculture waste to farmers, and they involved in private-public partnership also. They went ahead. So this is the reason why, and I think this kind of model is required in India also to boost up mushroom activities in a big way. See, a lot of awareness program has to be created. We have made, see, I tell you, I have demonstrated, I have transferred this technology to more than 7,000 women and youth in Chhattisgarh alone. Say, I was director extension. When I was director extension, a lot of people, they were trained, and these are the success stories. See here, even All India Radio have recognized these people, Nitin Rawat, and see this lady. Say, this lady, she is Namrata Yadu. She is from Chhattisgarh, and she was in KBC. Aaj dekhein शहर की नम्रता का ज्ञान. She earned 25 lakhs rupees from the program run by Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, इस सदी का महानायक अमिताभ बच्चन, और जिनके द्वारा यहाँ अगेन you see here the people like Rajan Singh. You can see मोदी मुरीद हुए मशरूम गर्ल के. She is Divya Rawat. So these are all the success stories. इस लड़की ने आज के 15 साल पहले आईटी सेक्टर को तिलांजलि दे करके और ये मशरूम के क्षेत्र में एंटर हुई थी। आज 205 यूनिट की मालिक है और इसने एक नई कंपनी शुरू की है। ये कंपनी का नाम है सौम्या फूड के नाम से और इसने मशरूम स्वास्थ्य मसाला एक इसका खुद का ब्रांड है। एंड नाउ शी हैज बिकम एक करोड़पति महिला इन इंडिया, करोड़पति महिला in India, and say this is the wonderful model adopted by Pradhan Group in Suktava, Hosangabad, where this is the where you can see here only you have to spend 1392 rupees and see this is the earning and this is the net profit. You can see it can be tripled. The income is tripled in within 60 days. Now the Honorable Prime Minister is talking to double the income in 5 years. But MP Thakur is talking to double the income maybe in 3 months, even less than 3 months. So, my dear friends, I would only urge, these are the future prospects of India, future prospects of mushroom cultivation in India. India being an agriculture country, lots of varieties of extra materials available, climate is so diverse, leaf is so cheap, and this is the reason why. This is the reason why the cost of cultivation in India is only 10 to 15%. If you go to European country, the cost of cultivation is around 50%. And this is how India can produce mushroom in a big way. And there is a lot of potential to export also. There is a good scenario. There is a change in this Indian export-import scenario is also changing. And there's a wide gap between the demand and supply. Availability of mushroom in domestic market is also, it can be made available in the domestic market. Even China and big countries of the world, they are looking at India for domestic market. So I think India can generate its own domestic market for mushroom production as well as consumption as well as marketing. These are some of the problems. I will not talk much about the problem because problem is not so. Problems are, if you say, problems are everywhere. Agriculture itself is a problematic business. So mushroom farming is, but certainly mushroom farming is not spreading in India into that way as it is spread in China. So mushroom farming is highly remunerative enterprise with quick return in a very short period of time. Studies which have been conducted in India, it clearly indicates that it can be a third position just after crop and animal husbandry. And there are certain inherent problems which you must look at. One is the lack of quality span, uncontrolled price structure of mushroom, lack of common facility, high transportation costs, commercial rate of electricity, lack of marketing facilities, and some farms they went out of business. So some problems are always, it is everywhere. So in a nutshell, I'd only say that mushroom can be the wonderful item to address anemia, undernutrition, malnutrition. It can be the wonderful entity, wonderful commodity to enhance the productivity, processing value addition, and it can be adopted in a small scale to commercial scale. It has enormous scope to enhance the livelihood potential, to generate employment in India. Practicing tropical mushroom cultivation can double or triple the income only within 25 to 45 days. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. I would like to thank the NADCL also for providing me the opportunity and collaborating with IJKB Raipur in imparting this 21-day, in organizing this 21-day advanced training program on mushroom. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you are all open. यदि कोई प्रॉब्लम आपको लैंग्वेज में हो, you are most welcome. Thank you so much, friends. Now over to you all.
Now, if there are any questions, please ask.
Yes, बोलिए.
Namaskar, sir. I am Satyajit Mahapatra.
हाँ बोलिए.
And my question is, sir, you have seen gone through the production technology in China also and in different countries. What are the basic, if we consider about the oyster production, what are the basic differences in the production technologies as compared to India and the others?
डॉक्टर साहब, इंडिया में जो मेनली प्रोडक्शन है वो बहुत ही स्कैटर्ड है. इट इज नॉट इन ए ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे. एक दूसरा ये है कि इंडिया में जो प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है वो अभी भी स्टिल वी आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन दिस पीपी बैग्स. वहां क्या है, वहां क्या है कि जो कल्टीवेशन है वो बहुत कमर्शियल स्केल पे है, और दूसरा जो बॉटल कल्टीवेशन मैंने आपको बताया, वहां बॉटल कल्टीवेशन पूरा इंडोर कल्टीवेशन है। और ये बॉटल कल्टीवेशन में इवन दे स्टरलाइज द सबस्ट्रेट विच इज नॉर्मली इन इंडिया, जो है इंडिया में हम हॉट वाटर और ट्रीटमेंट कर लेते हैं, और जो सबस्ट्रेट है हमारा वो ऑटोक्लेव्ड नहीं होता है। वहां जो सबस्ट्रेट है इट इज ऑटोक्लेव्ड, और उनके जो बॉटल्स हैं वो पूरी स्टरलाइज बॉटल्स होती हैं, और बड़ी बड़ी यूनिट्स हैं, और वो यूनिट्स में 1-1 किलो के जो प्लास्टिक बॉटल्स हैं, ऑटोक्लेव बॉटल्स हैं, उनमें वो लोग स्पान तैयार करते हैं, उन्हीं बॉटल को ऑटोक्लेव करते हैं, और केवल एक फसल लेते हैं। जापान में, चाइना में ऑयस्टर मशरूम मेनली, जैसे ऑयस्टर मशरूम की एक स्पीसीज है विच वी कॉल इट एज दिस प्लोटस इरिंजी। वो प्लोटस इरिंजी जो है वो वहां 200 रुपए किलो, 250 रुपए किलो बिकता है। तो वो बॉटल मेथड जो कल्टीवेशन है वहां का, वो बहुत पॉपुलर है, और वो कमर्शियल स्केल पे कल्टीवेट करते हैं। हमारे यहाँ इस प्रकार की यूनिट बॉटल कल्टीवेशन की हिंदुस्तान के अंदर नहीं है। एक दूसरा, जैसा मैंने आपको बताया, वहां का प्रोडक्शन बहुत ज्यादा है। तीसरा, उनको जो उनका क्लाइमेट है वो बहुत सपोर्ट करता है। चौथा, अवेयरनेस बहुत ज्यादा है, कंजम्पशन जो है बहुत ज्यादा है। मैं आपको बताऊं कि हर होटल में, अभी आप हिंदुस्तान में आप भुवनेश्वर चले जाइए, कटक चले जाइए, आप जाएंगे और यदि 3 सब्जी भी होटल में डिमांड करेंगे तो आई टेल यू कि पेडिस्टा मशरूम सब्जी विल बी ऑन द टॉप। This has been my experience. I visited Odisha. It is a adjoining state of Chhattisgarh. I tell you, these are the real differences. हमारा जो अभी किसी ने कहा था शायद इनॉग्रेशन सेशन में कि हमारा जो कल्टीवेशन है वो बहुत ही स्कैटर्ड है, स्पोरेडिक है। There is a need to convert the area as per the climatic conditions, as per the demand of the people, as per the consumption, as per the liking of the people. You have to demarcate the area कि कहाँ कौन सी मशरूम की आवश्यकता है। वहां बटन मशरूम की आवश्यकता है कि ऑयस्टर की आवश्यकता है कि पैडी एस्टर की आवश्यकता है कि मिल्की की आवश्यकता है, वहां की चॉइस क्या है। मैं एक उदाहरण आपको बताऊं, पैडी एस्टर मशरूम में भी ये हम लोग बटन स्टेज में, इसमें जो एग स्टेज होती है उसमें हार्वेस्ट करते हैं। आप यदि अभी छत्तीसगढ़ में आप जहां ये मशरूम होता है, आप चले जाइए, रायगढ़ चले जाइए, आप जांजगीर चले जाइए, आप महासमुंद चले जाइए, वहां पे आपको बताऊं वो दे लाइक इट इन ए अम्ब्रेला स्टेज, और उड़ीसा में इसको अम्ब्रेला स्टेज में नोबडी लाइक्स। सो व्हाट आई मीन टू से इज दैट लॉट ऑफ द कंज्यूमर प्रेफरेंस हैज टू बी टेकन इनटू अकाउंट। तो कौन सा मशरूम कहाँ कितनी तादाद में कितनी मात्रा में उगाना है, आई थिंक यू हैव टू मेक सम एक्सरसाइज, सम रिसर्च, सम इनोवेशन यू हैव टू डू, एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द फीडबैक फ्रॉम द फार्मिंग कम्युनिटी। अभी मैंने आपको जो जंगलपुर का एरिया बताया, जंगलपुर जो आपको एक लड़का हमारा यूकेएस मशरूम के नाम से जो चला रहा है, आई टेल यू, उसने 2 साल के अंदर में जो किसानों का जो कॉन्फिडेंस गेन किया है और जो उसने किसानों के बीच में काम किया है, आई टेल यू नाउ ही हैज बीन लखपति, he has been doing wonderfully। उसने किया क्या है, आई टेल यू, सबसे पहले जो प्रॉब्लम था मार्केटिंग का उसको एड्रेस किया है। सबसे पहले जो लोग 150 रुपए और 200 रुपए किलो ऑयस्टर मशरूम को बेचते थे, उसने ये किया कि यदि मेरी ऑयस्टर मशरूम की कास्ट 30 रुपए किलो आ रही है, 50 रुपए किलो आ रही है, तो मैं इसे किसी भी हालत में 90 से 100 रुपए के ऊपर नहीं बेचूंगा, चाहे मेरा मशरूम बिके या ना बिके। आई टेल यू, उसके 15 बंदे ऑयस्टर मशरूम को सुंदर पैकिंग में पैक करके, और कोई ये इस डायरेक्शन में जाता है, कोई उस डायरेक्शन में जाता है, कोई उस डायरेक्शन में जाता है, और सुबह जाते हैं और दोपहर में मशरूम को बेच के आ जाते हैं। आई टेल यू, ही हैज इवॉल्व्ड सच ए मेथड ऑफ मार्केटिंग। आज तो आपके पास सोशल मीडिया है, आपके पास अमेज़न है, आपके पास फ्लिपकार्ट है, आपके पास क्या नहीं है। आज तो सोशल मीडिया का यूज करके लोग काऊ डंग के केक बना करके पूरे साउथ इंडिया, पूरे साउथ अरेबियन कंट्री में हमारे केवी के लोग एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। तो व्हाट आई मीन टू से इज, देयर इज, यू हैव टू इवॉल्व, यू हैव टू डेवलप योर ओन टेक्नोलॉजी, यू हैव टू डेवलप योर ओन वेज एंड मीन्स। Nobody is going to tell you। आपको अपने क्षेत्र के अनुसार, अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट के अनुसार कौन सा मशरूम ग्रो करना है, क्या डिमांड है, क्या आवश्यकताएं हैं, क्या क्लाइमेट है, क्या लाइकिंग है। मेरे ख्याल से उगाने के पहले छोटे स्केल में इन सबको आप करिए और थोड़ा फीडबैक, थोड़ी लोगों की नब्ज समझिए, जानिए, उनको अपना बनाइए। इसके बाद जो है फिर धीरे धीरे मशरूम को आगे बढ़ाइए। यही मैसेज जो है मैं आपको देना चाहता हूं।
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
I am Dr. Madhu Gupta. I am from Gwalior, sir.
ओके
I am also cultivating the oyster mushroom, sir.
हाँ,
So, sir, there is a need of some permission from the government side to sell the or for marketing or for some other.
देखिए मैडम, अभी तक ऑयस्टर मशरूम की मार्केटिंग के लिए इस प्रकार की कोई मैकेनिज्म अभी काम नहीं कर रहा है। लेकिन मैं ये सजेस्ट करता हूं अपने एंटरप्रेन्योर को कि यदि आप ऑयस्टर मशरूम को उगा रहे हैं तो उसको सुंदर से पैकिंग में, सुंदर से रैपर में पैक करिए और उस रैपर में अपनी कंप्लीट आइडेंटिटी, जिसमें आपका मोबाइल नंबर हो, जिसमें आपकी फर्म का नाम हो, जिसमें आपका, यदि आपने FSSAI ले रखा है, जैसे यदि आपको इसका मशरूम को ड्राई करके वैल्यूएटेड प्रोडक्ट बनाना है तो यू नीड FSSAI। ये जो नंबर है, ये जो देखिए ड्राइड मशरूम और वैल्यूएटेड मशरूम के लिए तो FSSAI नंबर आपको कंपलसरी है, वो लेना पड़ेगा। अदरवाइज सेल के लिए ऐसा कोई गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कोई भी इस प्रकार का गाइडलाइन नहीं है। So far as my knowledge goes,
We can directly sell the fresh mushroom without
yes,
any.
you can directly sell. You can directly sell, but I will always advise you to have your own identity on the wrapper of your mushroom, so that everybody will come to know this is your mushroom. If anything goes wrong, वो आपको कोर्ट में खड़ा कर सके और आप भी कंज्यूमर को कोई गलत प्रोडक्ट ना दे सके। So you will also be safe, and those who are consuming mushroom will also be safe. Otherwise, मार्केट में बहुत ज्यादा हिच है, लोगों को ये रहता है कि पता नहीं मशरूम खाने वाला है कि पॉइजनस है।
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि खाने वाले और पॉइजनस के बीच का जो अंतर है वो बहुत कम है। ये बाद में आपको क्लास में बताया जाएगा।
Sir,
good evening.
What is the process of FSSAI permission, sir? What should I do?
मैडम, ये आप किसी से भी जो प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्री में इन्वॉल्व हो उनसे पता कर लीजिए, थोड़ी उसकी प्रोसेस है जो मेरे ख्याल से आप जो रूरल इंडस्ट्री है ना, रूरल इंडस्ट्री वाले और जो इंडस्ट्री के डिप्टी डायरेक्टर से जाके आप मिल लीजिए।
जी सर,
जो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्री है, यू जस्ट गो एंड मीट, दे विल टेल यू कि व्हाट आर द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ फॉर द लाइसेंस ऑफ दिस FSSAI।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
बहुत बड़ा प्रोसीजर नहीं है, मेरे यहाँ लोगों ने करवाया है। मेरे अभी वो जो UKS मशरूम है ना, उसने खुद करवाया है, उसने अभी FSSAI लिया हुआ है।
जी सर, आई विल कॉन्टेक्ट हर।
Okay, madam.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Pramila, sir, working as senior scientist in mushroom, sir.
Okay,
Sir, a very informative and nice suggestions for us, sir. Actually, I have a small query that in value addition, when we are going for this oysters,
Yes.
when we are drying it and we are making into capsule, we are not sterilizing or we are not at all cooking, is not involved, na, sir. Is there any problem of their viability again generation, because is there any other problems to the consumers because it is highly sporulating?
Yeah, madam, your question is very valuable question, very valid question, and I will see and I will request all the audience, all the participants to kindly see and kindly listen it carefully. It's a very valuable question which has been asked by you. I tell you, madam, for
Yes,
3
sir.
months, dried oyster mushroom can be safely kept for the period of 3 months. No problem.
Okay, sir.
And I will
Okay, sir.
always advocate you to dry mushroom in a either solar dryer or in a cabinet dryer, or under control condition. It should be dried at low temperature, maybe around 45 to 55 degrees centigrade, not more than that.
Yes.
And I will advise you to dry it only in this dryer, as far as possible. Open drying in sun,
Okay, sir.
open drying
Yes.
in sun, try to avoid it, because it may have dust, it may have dirt, it may have fungal load, and your mushroom can be kept safely maybe only for 1.5 to 2 months. So for that
sir.
mushroom, I will only say that for open dried mushroom, which is dried through solar radiation directly in the open, its life,
Sir.
safe life is only up to 2 months. After 2
Okay,
months,
sir.
after 2 months, you have to put it in a refrigerator after drying. If you put it
Okay,
in a
sir.
refrigerator at 4 degrees centigrade to 10 degrees centigrade, you can enhance the life up to 1 year without any problem.
So
This is one
here,
suggestion. Second is,
Sir.
if after drying or after dehydration, if you pack it nicely and put it in a refrigerator, I tell you for 2 years, no problem is there. But
okay,
under ambient temperature condition, after 3 months, even after putting in a PP bag, mushroom absorb moisture. And once it absorbs moisture, the humidity inside the bag goes up. And once the humidity goes up, lot of fungal load, lot of penicillium, aspergillus, mucor, rhizopus, it got in. And it spoils your mushroom, and your mushroom will not be used, it cannot be used for consumption. If you are using dehydrated mushroom, making mushroom powder and putting it into the capsule, I would advocate you to put those capsules in the refrigerator so that life of the mushroom can be enhanced. I think you
Sir.
all got my point.
So here, sir, I want the clarification regarding the viability of the oyster itself. Because oyster itself is highly sporulating. These spores may cause some allergic problems in some persons who are having the pneumonia-like problems, na, sir. So, how can we overcome such problems, sir? And also
Yes.
one other submission, sir.
Yeah.
When you are telling this oven drying is more preferred, oh yes sir, I have observed, but we have also observed that there is a color change in the mushroom, sir. It is becoming somewhat dark when it is compared to drying in sun.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, for this, I would say, madam, for this, I will only advocate you. You see, there are number of varieties. There are 25 varieties of oyster mushroom. 25 varieties.
Yes, sir.
So normally, if you are going for dehydration, I will suggest you to go for Plotus Sajar Kaju cultivation. Plotus Sajar Kaju, which is highly rich in protein and many other nutrients.
Okay.
If you are going for fresh cultivation, fresh marketing, I would urge you to go for Plotus florida, to go for Plotus columbinus, to go for Plotus flavillatus, to go for platypus, membranaceous. There are many varieties.
Yes.
To go for even your Plotus, you see this pink variety, Plotus salmonius, Plotus
Yes.
salmonia estramonius, and Plotus
Yes. Yes,
this
yes,
Plotus jamor, which is a pink colored mushroom. So it depends. It depends if you are going for dehydration. Second very important point is if you are going for dehydration under high temperature. So don't go for high temperature. Even if you are going for oven drying, try to maintain the temperature below 45 degrees and even 45 to 50, not more than that. And I will suggest you to go for using the solar dryer. In solar dryer, madam, I tell you, even at 45 degrees centigrade, within 12 hours, you can dry mushroom. If your temperature inside the dryer is more, the quality of yellowing or the quality will be deteriorated.
Yes.
So don't increase the temperature. Always try to maintain lower temperature. Even 40-45 degrees centigrade is the ideal temperature for dehydration, so that your quality will not be influenced. This is my suggestion to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, can you share this presentation with us, sir?
Why not? Everything will be shared to you. Everything will be shared to you. All the presentations, not only of mine, all the presentations will be shared to you by NADCL. And we are trying to compile the book also. That book will also be compiled and will be shared to you also. You will be shared with some of the videos, some of the audio visuals, videos, whatever we have. Everything is for you only. And please don't hesitate to ask the questions. You have paid 3,500 rupees as a registration fee. You have every right. If you are in USA, they charge heavy fee. And a student is allowed to make their queries, to raise their queries. And I will also urge you, unless you raise your query, the things will not be clear to you.
Sir, I'm cultivating the milky mushroom since December, sir. but I'm finding difficulties in marketing, sir. Can you suggest me some more tips? How can I market more? I took all
Where from
the.
you are?
I'm
Where
from
from you are?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam district.
Visakhapatnam. So you are facing problem of marketing in milky mushroom.
Yes, sir, but I'm not aware how can I market very easily here. Huh.
You try to prepare the pickle out of that. Pickle. See,
Pickles.
milky mushroom pickle is very popular. So you
Okay.
try to prepare the pickle from the fresh mushroom and
Okay.
try to enhance the marketing linkage. And secondly, there are many people who are already involved in pickle supply also. See, in
Okay.
Tamil Nadu, I tell you, in
Huh.
Tamil Nadu, pickle of milky mushroom is very common, and it is being liked by the people. And
Okay.
shelf life of this milky mushroom is very high. Even you can find market even 7 day, it has no problem.
Okay.
This is the only mushroom which has a shelf life of about 10 days, 7 to 10 days. यदि आप इसको मैडम उसमें रख दें फ्रिज में तो 15 दिन मिल्की मशरूम को कुछ नहीं होता है.
Okay.
So you have enough time to market this particular mushroom.
Huh.
Hello,
So
sir.
I think, yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Sir, myself, Dr. Pooja from Beti Mushrooms, Indore, Madhya
Pooja
Pradesh.
ji, how are you?
Sir, I am good, sir. How are
How
you,
is
sir?
Pandey ji? Pandey ji
He
join
was-
किए कि नहीं?
yes, sir.
We both are
अच्छा,
here.
पांडे जी हैं?
Yes, sir. Yes,
साथ
sir.
में है सर.
चलिए बहुत बहुत बधाइयां आपको अवार्ड के लिए.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. आप लोग का सर आशीर्वाद है इसीलिए इतना कुछ कर पा रहे हैं, नहीं तो हम लोग
You are
कुछ
the
नहीं कर
role
सकते.
model for all the participant friends. I would like to introduce Mrs. Pooja Dubey, Pooja Dubey Pandey. I tell you, she has been the entrepreneur and she has gone under one of the training program in IJKB Raipur. Thereafter, she has her own. And I think, madam, एक मिनट आप जरूर शेयर कीजिए. Please, over to you now.
ओके ओके, अच्छा मैं बता
You just
देती हूँ.
share about your Beti program to
Yes.
say. Please share it to all the entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity, sir.
You may take maybe half minute to 1 minute. I think
Okay.
all will be benefited. It's a wonderful model.
हाँ, ओके, मैं हिंदी में बताती हूँ.
हाँ, बिल्कुल शेयर कीजिए.
हाँ, हमारा जो इंस्टीट्यूट है बायोटेक ईरा ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग इंडिया के नाम से है इंदौर में, और इसमें हमने मशरूम स्पॉन प्रोडक्शन का काम चालू किया था. और अभी हमको रिसेंटली इंदिरा गांधी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय जो है IGKV रायपुर, वहां से हमें इंक्यूबेशन मिला है. हमारा जो प्रोजेक्ट है, मशरूम का जो वेस्ट होता है उसको हमने यूटिलाइज किया और उससे बायोडिग्रेडेबल आर्टिकल्स बनाए हैं. मशरूम से हमने वैल्यू एडेड प्रोडक्ट्स भी बहुत सारे लॉन्च किए हैं, जैसे कि मैगी मसाला का ऑल्टरनेटिव हमने डेवलप किया. डॉक्टर HK सिंह सर जो है हमारे मेंटर हैं इस प्रोग्राम में, उन्होंने काफी हमें मार्गदर्शन दिया है. MP ठाकुर सर भी कंटिन्यूसली हमको गाइड करते हैं. और ये हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है इसमें हमने वैल्यू एडेड प्रोडक्ट्स प्लस स्पॉन प्रोडक्शन और उसके साथ साथ जितना भी मशरूम का वेस्ट निकलता है उससे हमें बायोडिग्रेडेबल पैकेजिंग आर्टिकल्स जो मशरूम की पैकेजिंग के लिए हमने डेवलप किए हुए हैं. और इसके लिए अभी हमें 5 लाख का ग्रांट मिला है IGKV राबी जो है हमें सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से. और रिसेंटली अभी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में जो स्मार्ट सिटी है वहां से हमें 1 लाख का कैश प्राइज भी मिला है. विनर रहे हैं हम इस प्रोग्राम में. और अभी मुझे रिसेंटली वुमेन ऑफ एशिया 1000 में भी फेसेस ऑफ अवार्ड्स में सेलेक्ट किया गया है इसी प्रोग्राम के तहत.
मैडम आप अपना फोन नंबर देंगे क्या? पूजा मैडम, आई एम फ्रॉम ग्वालियर, डॉक्टर मधु गुप्ता.
हाँ हाँ सर, ओके मैं शेयर कर देती हूँ. 88
जी
395
अच्छा हुआ.
395
मेरा वो टाइम
75
उसमें
166. मैं चैट बॉक्स में भी डाल दूंगी किसी को चाहिए तो. हाँ,
I will meet in Indore. I am from Gwalior.
ओके ओके ओके, फाइन फाइन,
डॉक्टर मधु गुप्ता. ओके
ओके.
मशरूम
Yeah,
बहुत बढ़िया.
हेलो सर.
हाँ बोलिए मैडम. हाँ
जी
बोलिए
सर.
बोलिए. आपका
जी.
क्या क्वेश्चन था? आपका क्वेश्चन बोलिए.
हाँ, मेरा क्वेश्चन सर ये था आपसे कि सर देखिए, जो हम लोग मशरूम का आपने बहुत अच्छा एक तो अपना अभी लेक्चर में बताया कि ऑयस्टर मशरूम्स को हम लोग प्रमोट ज्यादा नहीं कर रहे हैं एक्चुअली. तो हम लोग ये चाह रहे थे कि अगर हम इसके कैप्सूल्स लॉन्च करना चाहते हैं तो इसके कैप्सूल्स के लिए क्या FSSAI अप्रूवल सफिशिएंट है या फिर हमें फार्मा का लाइसेंस वगैरह लेना पड़ेगा इसके लिए सर?
वो फार्मा का लेना पड़ेगा मैडम आपको. यदि
अच्छा.
क्या है देखिए, लोकल लेवल पे उसको कंज्यूम करने के लिए तो आप कर सकते हैं, या फिर
जी।
दूसरा ये करना पड़ेगा कि आपको इसको एज ए आयुर्वेदिक प्रोडक्ट आप सेल कर सकते हैं, आयुर्वेदिक। लेकिन आयुर्वेदिक में भी क्या वो लाइसेंस वगैरह तो लेने पड़ते हैं ना,
आयुष का लेना
क्योंकि
पड़ता है सर।
हाँ आयुष का लेना पड़ता है, तो वो
अच्छा।
आयुष का ले लीजिए, ज्यादा बेहतर होगा।
ओके
लेकिन
ओके।
मैं एक बार फिर से कहूंगा कि मेरे ध्यान में मेरा जो
जी
30 साल का अपना मशरूम का निचोड़ है वो ये है कि यदि आपने मशरूम मेडिकेटेड आटा को थोड़ा प्रेफरेंस दिया, आज देखिए
जी।
रायपुर अकेले में मैं आपको बताऊं कि ऐसी ऐसी मिल हैं जो एक दिन में 1 टन आटा तैयार करती है। इमेजिन करिए, यदि 1 टन में 2% मशरूम पाउडर को यदि आपने इनकॉर्पोरेट कर दिया, तो आप सोचिए कि यू विल नॉट हैव दैट मच मशरूम इन इंडिया।
यस सर।
सोचिए। So what we require from you all, what we require is, please think in this direction. Please
यस
try to explore the possibilities. जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, मेरे पास कई इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट आए, मैंने उनको ये बताया नहीं था जो आज आपको शेयर कर रहा हूँ।
जी सर।
मेरे स्टूडेंट ने 1%, 1.5%, 2% मशरूम आयस्टर मशरूम के माइसीलियम को, फूटिंग बॉडी को मिलाकर के और तैयार किया आटा, और वो आटा की इतनी न्यूट्रिटिव वैल्यू और मेडिसिन वैल्यू है, आई टेल यू। यदि ये सारा अपने रैपर में देते हैं और वो आटा को मार्केट में लॉन्च करते हैं, तो मैं आपको बताऊं कि जो नेचर फ्रेश का आटा जो 60 रुपए किलो मार्केट में बिकता है, लोग भूल जाएंगे। दैट इज ओनली इनरिच्ड इन विटामिन ए। I tell you, if you incorporate 2% mushroom powder and brand that atta, pack that atta in a beautiful wrapper, I tell you, you can have your own market. तो आप जो सोच रही हैं मैडम पूजा जी, तो you can go ahead। और जो इसकी बात कर रहा है, इसकी जो आयुष से जो लाइसेंस लेना है, वो आप मेरे ख्याल से ले लीजिए तो ज्यादा बेहतर होगा।
ओके सर, वन मोर क्वेश्चन आई एम हैविंग, अगर मैं आप अलाउ करें तो। सर मेरा दूसरा सवाल ये, जैसे हम लोग स्पॉन बनाते हैं, तो जैसे प्लांट टिश्यू कल्चर में एक डीबीटी की तरफ से गाइडलाइंस होती हैं या टेस्टिंग होती हैं, जिसकी अपने टेस्टिंग रिपोर्ट होती है, तो जिससे कि हमको कॉन्फिडेंस आए एक फार्मर को देने में भी, और फार्मर को भी हम पे कॉन्फिडेंस आए, तो इस प्रकार का कोई सर्टिफिकेशन सिस्टम या गाइडलाइंस वगैरह है क्या अभी हमारे मशरूम इंडस्ट्री में, या आने के चांसेस हैं क्या इस टाइप का कुछ गाइडलाइंस?
ये मैडम बहुत ही वैलिड क्वेश्चन आपने रेज किया है। इस क्वेश्चन से मैं बहुत फाइट कर रहा हूँ, और मैंने आपको बताऊं कि डीएमआर को भी कुछ स्टैंडर्ड्स बना के भेजे। आपको बताऊं, मेरी वैरायटी जो है नेशनल लेवल पर रिलीज नहीं हो पा रही है। पता है क्यों नहीं हो पा रही है? दे वांट स्पान स्टैंडर्ड्स, दे वांट क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन स्टैंडर्ड्स, वो सब मैंने भेजा है। इसके बाद भी आज जो है, जो सीवीआरसी है, सेंट्रल वैरायटी रिलीज कमेटी, इन्होंने हमारी वैरायटी को नेशनल लेवल पर रिलीज नहीं किया है। अब ये प्रॉब्लम जो है, उन्होंने पहले बोला, पहले जो चेयरमैन थे, असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर जनरल इसके उसके सीबीआरसी के, उन्होंने बोला कि इसके स्टैंडर्ड्स आप हमको बना के दीजिए। हमने स्टैंडर्ड्स बना के दिए, लेकिन आज तक अनफॉर्चुनेटली कोई भी स्पान स्टैंडर्ड्स मार्केट में और डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ हॉर्टिकल्चर के द्वारा ऑब्जर्व नहीं किए जा रहे हैं। ये बिल्कुल होना चाहिए कि स्पान की क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक होना चाहिए, उसका लाइसेंस होना चाहिए। जैसे आपके पास जो कुछ डॉक्टर मंजीत सिंह ने प्रयास किए थे, जैसे हमारा देखिए सीड जो होता है, एक न्यूक्लियस सीड होता है, ब्रीडर सीड होता है, फाउंडेशन सीड होता है, सर्टिफाइड सीड होता है, ठीक इसी प्रकार से। और इनकी मान्यता होती है बीज निगम के द्वारा, ठीक है, और सर्टिफाइंग एजेंसी होती है बीज जो सर्टिफाइंग एजेंसी है, जो जैसे जो सीड सर्टिफिकेशन एजेंसी होती है, वो सर्टिफाई करती है। उसी प्रकार से हॉर्टिकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट को भी इसको लाइसेंसिंग करना चाहिए। लेकिन अभी तक ना मध्य प्रदेश में और न छत्तीसगढ़ में और न दुनिया के न भारत देश के किसी और पार्ट में इसको अभी तक अमल में लाया गया है। तो मैं आपसे कहूंगा कि डॉक्टर वीपी शर्मा जो डीएमआर के डायरेक्टर हैं, उनका एक लेक्चर है सिटाके मशरूम पर। आप ये बात से अवश्य कहें, अवश्य पूछें कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं। मैं आपको डिमोरलाइज नहीं कर रहा हूं और उनके प्रति आपको उकसा भी नहीं रहा हूं, लेकिन आपको पूरा राइट है अपनी बात को रखने का। तो आप अपनी बात के सामने रखिए कि आप तो सेंट्रल इंस्टीट्यूट के डायरेक्टर हैं, आप ये बात क्यों नहीं रखते हैं और इस बात को क्यों नहीं उठाते हैं, और ये इसके जो स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं वो मार्केट में क्यों नहीं आ रहे हैं? क्यों ऑयस्टर मशरूम का या बटन मशरूम का एक जो सर्टिफाइड बीज है और फाउंडेशन सीड है, और मैं कहूंगा कि न्यूक्लियस सीड है, वो प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है विद कंडीशन ऑफ ऑल दोज। जब वो 4 क्वालिटी के सीड वहां हो सकते हैं, हॉर्टिकल्चर के सीड हो सकते हैं, ये भी हॉर्टिकल्चरल क्रॉप है, इसके लिए भी वही लास्ट सारे एप्लीकेबल हैं। तो वो नियम यहाँ क्यों लागू नहीं हो रहे हैं?
वही सर,
ये कौन जिम्मेदार है?
वही सर, मशरूम इंडस्ट्री ग्रो ही नहीं हो पाएगी ना जब तक ये इसके गाइडलाइंस ही नहीं आएंगे।
बिल्कुल नहीं हो पाएगा, क्योंकि आप बिल्कुल सही बोल रही हैं कि जब तक आप सेटिस्फाई नहीं होंगे, आपका फार्मर सेटिस्फाई नहीं होगा। अब इसमें मैं यही कहूंगा कि आप अभी जब तक इसको स्पॉन बना के बेच रही हैं, यू हैव योर ओन चेक। आप जब भी आप जो भी बैचेस निकालें, एक बैग उसका जरूर अपने पास रख करके उसको लगाइए और चेक करिए, ताकि आप जो उस बैच की जो दूसरे बैग्स हैं उसके विषय में आप खुद सर्टिफाई